This time, I'm talking to you about San Jose, and it's so as to say challenges or expected dangers. And I'll let you know how it really works down here. 4 blocks away from here is the Paseo Colon located. There's none here. Here we are in Barrio, Mexico, which is a steady, rather safe community. And at this point, we are by the Pulitan de Liberia, Guanacaste province main station. Yeah, where the beaches are located. You see that it's not that difficult from Paseo Colon and the main towers coming north, facing north 4 blocks. That's where you get to this place. You see the red taxis. They're branded and they are legal. What is recommended for you is to get into those cabs. You see the kind of a gray one over there. Don't take them because there's no safety for you. Just check on the color and the code here located. Okay, this is it's a very comfortable bus station. There is a restaurant here and also sanitary units, and they also handle packages to the Guanacaste province. As can be seen, there are many people coming and looking for a cab. Locals and some Nicaraguans as well, they don't mind taking another cab. But at least this couple is doing the right thing. Taking their couple, you see the telephone number over there of the main station, and save taxi drivers. Okay, sometimes there are beggars here. They offer to pick up your wallet and take it to the bus station, to the main office building. Can you see some of those guys bringing their luggage out? Sometimes there are guys not very neatly dressed, and they offer you just to pick up your luggage. Don't let them do it. Just talk directly with the cab driver, and then you can check and be safe that someone is handling your baggage or your bags. Now we are at nighttime. It's not that recommendable, but it's not a very dangerous place, honestly. Well, today they pick up street garbage, so don't worry about the debris on the streets. Adios! Rather, in this place, in this area, there are some commercial locals who are just offering spare parts or garages, or very new ones here. And then you go directly to Paseo Colon, just a blocks away. We'll talk about it later. Well, if it's at night time, if you guys are taking, let's see, coming from Guanacaste, and there's non-legal taxi here, except you call up a Uber, don't get on a cab, which is illegal. Whatever thing may happen, for the most part, we hope not, but you don't really know, you don't have the assurance that they are not thieves, and that you might even risk your own lives. Well, we're just 1 block away from the Guanacaste bus terminal, and there are some small food shops here. At that place is over there, 1 block from here, is where the blacks from Colombia have their own settings. They gather themselves, they don't speak English. You can see on those poles over there by the street corner that is the Colombian flag, yellow, blue, and red. I prefer not approaching the area. It's not that dangerous. In Costa Rica, you don't really approach very dangerous places in other cities in Latin America, but I seldom do. At night, I don't do it neither, but they're always there. And there's another, this is a big retail store, Array, well known. And remember, 2 blocks away, where is located 2 blocks away? Right, Paseo Colón. And we're still downtown. Yeah, we are. Well, let's see. This is where the motorcycle is going. It's approaching Ticabas. So you have to come from Ticabas. Anytime you come at night, come here. You see those guys? I'll let you know about those guys later on. You come 1 block this way, and you see this is cool, and then you face 2 blocks that way until you hit Paseo Colón. These are the kind of guys you should be careful about. For the most part, they might be foreigners, illegals, or I'm sorry to say, Costa Ricans. Don't get messed up just because you see the buildings over there. That's where the Coca-Cola bus terminal is located. It's a kind of red zone, but you better make it this way, okay? You're right, gracias. Right, yeah, a guy told me that I should not use this phone in the open because there might be a motorcycle and would just grab my cell phone all at once. He's right. And that's another danger that we are posing here. Well, I'm running some sort of danger, not to pedestrian thieves, but rather to motorcycle riders who might as well perpetrate a theft. Oh, they make a lot of good things out of leather here in Costa Rica, local boots. Now you see the big buildings over there, and this is Torre Mercedes. So remember, 4 blocks this way, facing the southern mountains, and then you are in Paseo Colón. But then the story again starts on. In Costa Rica, you see, open you say garages, you say garages here. You better keep an eye open. People might not respect you, and the car or the truck comes on the opposite direction. He might run counter to you and get into the parking lot or the parking garage, and they just might not mind about your safety. They suppose they don't even beep at you. They run the risk of going past you behind, or sometimes even forwards. You can expect that. This is Paseo Colón. If you're crossing the street, make sure keep an eye open. They don't always, you can see this time, they don't respect the pedestrian zone when it's green, and you have to face that. Here you can get across a bus to downtown San Jose. You might tell me it's just 5 blocks away, and remember, these are legal taxis. Uber is also legal and safe, but you have to keep a cell phone with a local zip card in order to locate one. Or you might do it internationally if there's Wi-Fi. You get Wi-Fi. And see, this is where the story starts. Here at this corner, you see a good hostel. At the end, 6 blocks away, La Sabana. But here we go, we're heading downtown. It's safer here at night. It's safe until I'll let the end of the story here. Costa Ricans are always respect the fact that you are at a corner, okay, on a corner, and they might come from the opposite way and just roll in and across you. So each time you go to a corner, make sure no car is coming, or if a car is about to come and make it across the street, you're walking, he knows that you are watching him and he knows that you're on the alert. Sometimes they don't even mind that. I'm sorry to say. By far these days, Costa Rica, the people here are educated and we enjoy a kind of welfare state. What's the end of it? Many people from foreign lands, not very educated, come and it's becoming a very, see that girl? She didn't beep as I was across. No, she didn't. And you could be careful. That's an open example of what is happening. So you might expect many people here to be very respectful of Costa Rican manners. So anyways, here is the main children's hospital. There is a safety zone here, and there are some traffic lights here, so they let you go across. This is a safe crossroads, safety area, crossing lines. But here, you see that. So there are many guys here. They're resting and you know they don't dress properly. You can spot them and be careful. Sometimes they approach you to get some money, and when there's a truck like this, make sure there's a truck. Make sure he knows you're crossing if it's inside the truck. And this place, there's a traffic light here, so you can expect, oh, this is a stop sign. You just stare at the cars and they have to know that you're crossing, and they have to respect you as a pedestrian. So we're getting to the worst part, which is the hospital. Sometimes there are thefts at that place, so we should be very careful about how we get there. I am too much away from the straight border, so there might not be any motorcycle rider picking up my phone in case of theft. They'd rather use the opportunities when there are narrow sidewalks and you are close to the boarding line between the sidewalk and the street. Okay? Some foreigners, dark complexion women, perhaps from Nicaragua, are here from perhaps from Colombia. They might be dangerous, they might not, but especially men, you have to keep an eye open, turn around. If they're not, if you're in the safe, they spring out sometimes and would like to, at least in the first place, ask for money. Okay? Okay, to sum it up, remember, I told you guys that day or night, if you want prefer walking into the city, you take the Paseo Colón Boulevard. If there's a bus stop over there, pretty much like the one I show you, you better take it. But at nighttime, don't stay on. If you see a red taxi like this one, pick it up. take you downtown. They might charge you as much as $3 or $4 downtown. Okay. Right on my right hand side, the main hospital. And can you see there's a thatched roof place over there? That's the bus station where you pick up the bus. Let's say that clearly, but it's over there, all right? At this corner, you have to keep an eye. You're going to walk across for forthcoming cars coming your way across. So thank you very much. Gracias. So this is a very crowded place. La Coca-Cola is right at the corner over there. Over here, it's not that much danger. There's a lot of people here. You mix in with the crowds and keep an eye open. Maybe someone might rape off your backpack. And so after you survive this area, sometimes I prefer jump into this area of the street, which is mostly parking lots in case. There are some street vendors, mostly foreign ones. And we reached the boulevard. The boulevard means we are downtown. We're kind of safer at that place. Yeah, McDonald's here. You see the end? Paseo Colón over there. You see that? So we're kind of safe. It's just halfway through to the downtown. Even at nighttime, it's not dangerous. Well, you know, a thief or someone with a knife may come up anytime, or some foreign people like this Nicaraguans. But you keep going. You keep up going direct, okay? Directly to town. Don't make it right or left. That's La Merced Park. But the downtown is located going out the boulevard. But for the most part, downtown traffic lights are respected. Because there's a lot of people and drivers just make sense that they have to respect traffic lights. But at times, as I've seen before, they don't. Okay? Sometimes at nighttime, you see policemen. There are some at the corner over there. And there is more night supervision from police here in San Jose. Now there's the new mayor of San Jose has had a new policy on the citizens' safety at nighttime. And during the day, it's still safe. I don't find the city very dangerous in this area, and we're not yet downtown. Downtown's located just 2 blocks away. This is what I mean. I can walk older, we say avenues running east-west, but I'm familiar. I live in the city. But for foreigners, the best way is via the boulevard. So there are open stores here located, and it's safer during the day, no problem, and at nighttime it's still safe. You don't see guys with a knife in the open, but you see pretty girls over there. Oh my gosh, hello. There you go. Well, this is Independence Month, so there are lots of typical dresses for sale. The kids go on parades. There at the corner are some Venezuelans looking for money on their way to the USA. But this is the coffee factory over here. This coffee factory, you get a lot of stuff in here. Okay, you can get a coffee. It's kind of expensive, but surely it's the best brands are located. Also, almost in other nuts. You guys have to watch out. Okay, the traffic lights. They ignite downtown. If you don't, they run over you, and they're justified on doing that. But just on the downtown areas, in less populated, less pedestrian circulating areas, they might not respect the traffic light. Costa Ricans don't have a lot of discipline as in the US concerning car driving and traffic laws that certainly are for the good of everyone, you know. The car should be openly tolerant of the people, and the people should be open tolerant of car drivers, because San Jose is still a pedestrian city in many ways. Buses run, they're good and safe for the most part, and they're clean, but you see some Venezuelans here, they come with their children and they expect you to give them money because they keep their children with them. And I don't know how the Ministry of Children's Protection will let them do that. This is Central Market. See that guy came across? He came across. This is what I'm telling you. But it is forbidden because this is a pedestrian lane, and this guy with this a motorcycle should have respected pedestrians on the corner. So you always have to turn around to make sure no cars bump into you. All right? And there you go. We're done with Central Market here. We're walking the pedestrian boulevard all the way downtown. This is part of the first section concerning handling downtown traffic and pedestrian rights, and you have to be cautious about it. So until next time. We have a National Theater here in front, and way out there, it's just like 5 blocks away downhill. The main downtown center core ends up, and then it's more frugal, less circulation of vehicles over there. Another interesting place is this corner on Central Park. Many people of all walks of life sit down here, migrants and anyone. It's fancier on the other side of the street into Central Avenue, but I would rather recommend you guys not to stay over at this place. You see a migrant woman over there, another goofies around. This is what is happening here. This is a white man, I'm sorry to say. And all the ones here, I already know them. They're not bad or dangerous people, but they are commonplace. Some guys, they are retirees who just sit down in the shade and talk to their friends, but I wouldn't dare stay here over if I'm not that familiar. Here's a cathedral, but it's normal. Sometimes downtown areas, some show some decay. Central Park shows that decay, but that doesn't mean the rest of the downtown is, which is not. Here on your left is not. It's the main city core located, and it's kind of more respectable, nice shops, and it has some expensive ones, and all the way to National Theater. But this part over here is not proper for foreigners.